Hello, it's Nikki with Live, Laugh, Love Tarot. I am Nikki, and we are going to do a collective read for June 1st. I know that I did a different reading earlier, but let's do another one because I think we can focus on the first 10 days of June for my collective. Let's just start with that. We're going to pull from the Psychic Oracle Tarot deck with John Holland. Let's see what my collective needs to do. I've already blessed my space and this reading. Welcome back. Oh, sacrifice is first to come out. It's 12, and which breaks down to a 3. Sacrifice in this deck is you have made big sacrifices, obviously. You have put others first. Usually you have been somebody that's always thinking of somebody other than yourself, but I do believe that that has started to shift. You are not doing this anymore to yourself. You are absolutely going to be putting yourself more in the driver's seat of what's best for you and you first. Congratulations. You have decided that, again, you're your own best friend, which is I always say, which is good. What else does my collective need to know for June? What's coming for June? There's not going to be any more of you stepping aside for others' success. You're going to put yourself in the driver's seat. We have the sacral chakra. Boom. Right. So again, a 2. So this is the second chakra, which is just below the navel. You're going to start working on that, which is opening up all your chakras, but mostly focusing on your sacral chakra, which is good news. All right, what else does my collective need to work on for June, or what's coming up for June? One more, please. I heard one more pass. That's good. We should be working on all your chakras, but mostly in this reading for June, being in touch, and clearing out feelings, clearing out any past hurts. All right. One more. Thank you. Oop, need to bend that. Yes, firm foundation. Yes, for sure. You're going to be setting your intentions. This is a 4. This is about stability. You're working on your home. You're working on your career. You're getting your sacral chakra along with putting yourself first. And when it comes to your family, they are important, but you have to have a firm foundation to be a role model. I heard thank you for your family. Again, if you continue to put everybody ahead of your own needs, you are going to be so tired at the end of the day, and there won't be any energy for yourself. And what you don't see at the bottom of the deck for June, obstacles and challenges in reverse. Fantastic. Fantastic. We're not going to see any more delays. June is going to speed up. I'm hearing this is in purple, indigo color, which means divine. Divine is clearing blockages and obstacles out of your way so you can not be sacrificed anymore. So maybe take it as it resonates. Again, I'm reading for a lot of people. Maybe people tried to sacrifice you, I'm getting, and that is no longer going to be happening. You are going to be seen as a firm foundation or a good risk. I'm hearing you are someone that people will count on and can count on. And they know this because you have shown that you can keep yourself stable, and that you are a reliable person, first of all. Look at this card. It's so beautiful with the colors. You have been somebody that people have thought, stupidly, I heard, that you were weak because you would always step aside and let someone else come in and shine. But that's not going to happen any longer. That's good news. Hey, let's get a little do for that. You're not going to be sacrificed or sacrifice yourself or be sacrificed by others anymore. And you are absolutely going to be seeing that divine is going to be taking obstacles and challenges out of your way. And I do believe that this is going to be a fantastic month for all. All right, Light Seers deck. We're going to use Light Seers deck. Oh, my cat's sleeping on the floor. All right, let's see. What is my collective going to be doing in June that is going to be seen? Because I get this feeling that you are going to be rising from the shadows, and people have thought that you were done for. I'm hearing they thought you were out of the way, but that's not happening. You're going to be rising, and here it comes. Yes, you planted seeds, 7 of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. Because you've been planting seeds quietly, I've heard. You've been quietly putting things in order. You've been cleaning up your home, cleaning up your life, getting rid of things that aren't serving you, so to speak. And now it's starting to show with the seeds that you have planted. So financially, you're going to see some new things come about in June. And this is the 7. By July, you're going to see more money and the seeds start to sprout in July. You're going to have possibly, this is the Page of Cups out of the Light Seers, always makes me believe it's when pigs fly. It's a message you're going to be getting from somebody that's in their feelings, and it's going to be some kind of out of the blue message you're going to be getting when it comes to your new beginning. So possibly either you or someone else is going to be making an announcement or going to be, I just got a little laugh because I'm hearing where did this come from? So this is kind of where when it has to do with your stability, when it has to do with your money, has to do with you quietly. You've got a lot of things going on right now, collective, that you have not told many people that what you're doing. It could be doing a YouTube channel. You could be doing a side hustle job. You could be putting yourself out there in ways that people are starting to see you and they're not quite sure what to take. They're not quite sure how serious you are, and you're about to show them how effing serious you really are, because you are no longer going to take any baloney, I heard. And you're setting firm foundations, you're setting firm boundaries down as well, and nobody can take anything from you anymore or try to get in the way. I get the feeling that people have thought because you are this quiet, demure person, I'm getting, you have a lot of fire in you. And in this particular card here, you know, I get the Native American. So that may be something of importance to you, where you resonate with that. Native Americans pretty much have a deep strength that most people 10-10 on the clock right now. I'm watching, I saw that. It's over. Whatever this is, this new you is going to shine in June and nobody's ever seen before, I'm hearing. You have this deep strength, also with the firm foundation, that when you put these two together, nothing can stop you. And people know you were strong, but now they're really going to see how strong you are, and the things that you're about to do and the thing that you come out with when it comes to your new ideas and the things you've been working on. People are going to be, I'm just hearing, holy cow, when did this happen? That's all I'm hearing. And no matter what, now they're going to want to come in and have some kind of feeling about it, and they're not going to be able to stop it. They're going to try to get in the way. They're going to try to ride your coattails, I'm hearing. And it's up to you whether or not you want to let them. But Spirit's guiding me to tell you that you had to do this all by yourself. You, not by choice, but you did. And you would much rather have had somebody help you. But if you had somebody help you, Divine is saying, whoever was around you would have taken credit for it. And then it may not have been as sweet as it would be having you done it alone. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, just for that. My collective is so strong. Good job. So yes, I resonate with that as well. You had to do it alone because if you did not, then they could say, well, collective couldn't have done that by themselves without so-and-so's help. So now, this way, they cannot say that so-and-so did jack because you did it yourself. You made the necessary, thank you, Spirit. You made the necessary sacrifices in order to make sure that these were well protected underground. See how these pentacles are underground? They're being protected. You have been carefully, I should say, not carelessly, but carefully. Other people were careless to think that you couldn't do this, but you have tirelessly, that's what I was trying to say. I'm tired, but tirelessly, you've been looking over this. You've been watering. You've been protecting these little seeds of yours by making sure that they, by hell or high water, I heard, you are going to make them grow. And nobody's going to stop you. And you're not going to release it too early, I heard. No, this is all in Divine's timing. You have everything that you need, and you have everything that is going to produce a beautiful outcome. And it's, I hear, like when pigs fly. There's somebody around you, I'm getting the feeling, we're going to clarify, it does not want to see this, because when this card is showing about obstacles and challenges in the reverse, meaning that somebody was putting obstacles and challenges in your way, and you have not quite necessarily seen it, or maybe you made excuses for these people because they were family, they were friends, they were jobs, they were managers, whatever. But you're not doing that anymore because part of your sacral chakra is saying that you have to work through those early childhood, thank you, mantras and or childhood programming. Thank you, Spirit, programming that said you had to be second, because notice the chakra sacral chakra is number 2. Now, who does number 2 work for? No, you are number 1. You are not number 2. You have put yourself in the second position because over time you were where you grew up, or what you were told when you were young, is that you're nobody unless somebody is doing it with you, or you are nobody, or your whole meaning to your life is to help someone else. Like, you have no value by yourself. That's something that I understand myself, that you needed somebody to get where you are. And that's not true at all. You have everything you need all by yourself. Nope. All right. So what else? I'm a little nosy. Who is putting obstacles and challenges in my, who was, not anymore. Let's be in the present tense. It's not happening anymore. I think you know who it is. Could be more than one. I know that for sure. I have that myself. Who is putting obstacles and challenges, or was trying to, or still trying to? We're going to see who that is. I'm going to pull the Kipperish in a little bit. But who's putting obstacles and challenges in my collective way, or trying to get in the way, and maybe coming back with some kooky, weird offer to try to ride your coattails to the top? Do not allow this. Spirit is telling me, do not allow this. This is something that, yeah, somebody who definitely doesn't want to see you happy. 10 of Cups in reverse. It's a lot of feelings. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could be somebody in the water sign family. Take it as it resonates. I don't like to generally call out signs, but a lot of people like it. So this person is in their feelings for sure. Cups are feelings. So this person's in their feelings. They do not want you happy for sure. Your success makes somebody feel bad. I don't want to say bad. Makes them feel inadequate. That's probably a good thing to say. Whoever this person, look at the look on this guy's face. Like, what is going on? Whatever you're doing is, they don't know what's happening. They don't know what's going on in your world. They have no idea what you're doing. They know you're working on your foundation, but they have no idea what that means. Is it a job? Is it a house? What are you doing? And you're not, I'm getting a collective that used to tell everybody what you're doing, but you've shut that down and nobody knows what you're doing now. And that's bothering people. All right, so they want you in a 10 of Cups in reverse. They definitely want to put obstacles in your way still. Oh, because you're the Empress that fell off. Because this is who you are. And they are not. And whoever these people are cannot have the essence of you. That's what I'm hearing. They want to take your essence. They want to they want to be you. So because you're abundant, not necessarily having a baby, maybe you are, but whatever you birth, you're so close to the divine. God's chosen one. Take it as you resonate. Earth angel. But because everything that you do seems effortless and you make it look beautiful, you are connected deep with the Native Americans. I keep getting that. You're definitely, if this resonates, please let me know, because we all go and have lineage in the past of a lot of things. But this person that I'm picking up on, whoever I'm picking up a reading for, you have deep roots when it comes to the Native American culture, or turquoise I'm getting. Something to do with that. So if that's not resonating, then don't worry about it. It's not for you. But you're connected to the earth, and the Native Americans are deeply connected to the earth. So whatever it is that you do, you may be resonating with earth elements, earth elementals, or doing moon magic or something. But it's helping you, and you're encapsulating it to who you are, and it's showing. And it's changing you, and people are not quite sure what's happening. And you're going to come out and be like, ta-da, look at me. I don't know what's let's pull a card on that. What is my collective working on? What's my collective working on? All right, let's see. Oh yeah, your Queen of Cups. Look at you. You are absolutely in divine, in tune with Mother Earth. You're in the Queen of Cups energy. Again, heavy Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. That's fantastic. Temperance is here. Judgment is here, and the Fool is here. Okay, so the Temperance is here. Bam. I'm told to take these all in the upright. Judgment is here. The Fool is here. So a new beginning. Aries is here heavily. Fire signs. But Judgment, something to do with you being patient, something to do with you being, this is the minor arcana of the Empress. So you have, not only do you have the Empress here, you're embodying all 4 queens. You are, you have been so patient, and because of that, Judgment is here to give you your new beginning. Your new beginning is coming. Again, I have to say, it has to do with your job. You're going to come out. And it could be divine work. I think you might be in healthcare, or you could be doing something that shows balance. You've had to find balance. Like I said, you've been tenderly cultivating whatever this is. You've been putting down roots. You have been making sure that nothing is going to stop your foundation from failing. You may have lost a job and you're worried about keeping your house going. I don't see a problem at all with this because nobody's going to be in your way anymore. The divine is going to make sure that whatever it is that you're doing is going to be successful and prosperous, because judgment is for this person who is over here trying to bring you obstacles and challenges. And that person, unfortunately, is having karma rain down on them heavily. Let's go back to this deck. I want to see who these people are and definitely what is coming for them, and is it continuing? Are they still wanting? Judgment's coming up to this point if they have put things in your path up to this point. And it's going to rain heavily down harder on anybody who's coming after you, or any earth angel, or anybody that the divine has put here for a major purpose, which is to bring light and love to the planet. And if there's somebody here trying to get in the way of that, damn, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that, because divine is God's mission is to have you on this planet. And this has been many lifetimes coming, from what I'm hearing, because I've been downloading a lot lately about past lifetimes of my own, including I've been murdered many lifetimes, but not this lifetime. This lifetime is meant to be for the collective as well as your rewards. So this person that is surrounding my collective, or people I'm getting, could be more than one. It's definitely water signs. I'm feeling the water signs heavily. They're in their feelings. They have not grown, whoever these people are. They've been sitting on their fannies. Yeah, look at you. Triumphant. This is triumph. God is talking again. You are going to, nothing can get in the way of whatever it is you're here to cultivate and bring forth. And you are a divine, patient being. Therefore, nothing, no matter what. Now, it doesn't mean go out and jump off a bridge or something. You know, you just live yourself. Live your life. No more sacrificing. No more. You will not be sacrificed. You will not sacrifice yourself. Sacrificial lamb, I'm hearing. You're no longer going to be the scapegoat of anybody's crappy story. You are in the driver's seat, I'm hearing. You will be leading the charge, because I'm surprised I haven't seen. This is definitely giving me a lot of King of Wands energy, but again, fire sign. This is you rushing in with your, not rushing, but you're triumphantly galloping into your Seven of Pentacles because of your new beginning that is here, which is great. You're a divine. You might meditate. You might somebody. I mean, if you're here, obviously you're enlightened, but you are not listening to any of the chatter when it comes to, maybe you were somebody in the past that used to think part of the obstacles and challenges. Again, people would tell you, you are not psychic. You are not intuitive. You have no idea what you're doing. You just sit back and let the adults handle this. This is what I'm hearing. Sit back and let the adults handle it. It's like, what? You're somebody that is taking care of yourself, eating good, sleeping good, taking care of your family, paying your bills, and doing it all alone. And people don't like that because it makes them feel some sort of way, because you have all the tools, because you're the Empress. And you've been certainly giving these people enough time to see it. And you could tell them, but they're not going to believe it until you show them. So again, that's part of you being quiet. It's part of you going down deep and doing the shadow work that you needed to do in order to get to where you're going. And now it's like, I'm hearing vroom, vroom, here we go. It's June is about to take off for you, and you're going to get some kind of information that is going to stun people, because it's going to be like, did you ever watch, this is the example that I like to use when people are kind of like, wow. When you have friends that have children and you don't see them often, or you don't see they'll have the baby, and then before you know it, they're 18. You're like, what the hell? Where was I for the last 18 years? How did they just do that without me seeing it? That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. It's like overnight. It's going to feel like overnight sensation, like without, maybe you all have something that will go viral, but it's almost like your life went viral and people didn't realize. They thought you were dead. Not that you were literally dead. No, they just thought you were gone. Like they didn't think that, they weren't keeping up with your life, but they kind of knew that, you were around, but then they didn't realize how much of a change is happening for you. And then it's almost like they saw you on TV, and then maybe you will be on TV. They saw you on TV and they were like, wait a minute, wasn't she like homeless yesterday? That's kind of what they're going to want to know, how you did it and how you got there. And you're already vibrating too high to give anybody any answers, and you don't know anybody anything. But that's okay. All right, what else from this deck? Yes, your passion is going to be ignited. So again, you're going to be doing something that you are absolutely passionate about. You're going to be very well known, and you're in alignment. It's going to seem like it's effortless for you because you've been patient and waiting. Divine timing, I'm hearing. It's divine timing. Again, nothing that you've been through, Spirit is telling me, that has been for nothing. Maybe you're sitting in a place right now where you're thinking to myself too, what the heck was this all for? Judgment is here. Part of their judgment of whoever this is, and we're going to get to that Kipperish next, whoever this was that tried to stop and put blockages in front of you because they didn't want to see you happy, okay? Thought your ideas and your passionate things that you were passionate about were stupid, who didn't think that you had a pot to piss in, I heard, who didn't think you could have the time or the day to make anything grow, because they thought whoever this was could be a lover, could be family, could be a sibling, could be anybody. They were in your close proximity, or they felt that they had every reason to ride your coattails or take your ideas or tell people that they were their ideas and the only reason why that you're doing them is because you said it first. Whatever the hell, they're going to have to take a seat, I heard, because now you are going to be the one that's up front and center, because that's part of their judgment, is to watch you succeed. And the way it's played out, everything had to be cut away before this happened, because God is saying, my loved one, my divine earth angel, I would never take this joy, I would never take this success away from you. There should be nobody that is a killjoy. Thank you. I don't know about you, but I've had every moment in my life. There's never been anything that I ever did that was any kind of achievement, anything that there was somebody there to kill the joy out of the room, or to say they did it first, or to say I would have done it better, or yeah, thanks to me I helped out too, or something. Whether it was, even my birthday was shared by my mother. I mean, not that she ever did that, but it's like I could never have a day where I was celebrated all by myself. For even my graduation, there was some crap that went down. My wedding day, everything. There was always somebody there to poo-poo it. Any promotions, even the birth of my kids, my ex-husband was right there, and to steal the joy out of it. There was always something. There was never a day where I was just celebrated. So that may be how you were feeling. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting, is that God is like, he's moving everybody away to where when you go or whatever you're doing, the judgment is going to be that nobody can say that it was because of them. It is nobody that can say that you didn't deserve it. There is nobody that's going to be able to say that you did not do it all by yourself, and you will be celebrated as such. There's not going to be anybody that's going to come in and take it away anymore, because they're going to be blocked. And God help anyone who tries to sabotage you now, because the karma is instantaneous. From what I know and what the downloads that I've been getting, God, and I have seen it myself. Karma is now, karma and dharma. Dharma is good. Karma is what comes from the choices that you make, good, bad, or ugly. Okay? Karma, if you do something, karma is right there within minutes, days, and hours, weeks, not months and years anymore. The divine has stepped into the picture, excuse me, confirmation burp, that if anything were to happen to you, especially God's chosen ones, judgment happens not to them immediately, but to the point where you will see it. You will not have to go looking to see how come they didn't get, no, you're going to see it. God will make sure, your ancestors especially, because I'm seeing your ancestors like, let's do it, bro. They've been, your achievements, you have never gotten to this place of triumphant success. Again, I'm being drawn to the Native Americans. You have strong Native Americans, or your ancestors are strongly behind you, because nobody in your lineage, I'm hearing, has ever gotten to the place where you are, because everybody before you has not been able to do it alone, have not been able to succeed in such a way that they can be free with expression, free from just freedoms, because male or female, whoever they are, They had their lives cut short. You possibly have had your life cut short. You may have been an earth angel or a light seer in all your life. You might have been psychic intuitives in past lives. It was just too progressive for the moment, for the time, and you were let go. And I mean in an unalive kind of way. I know I have been. But judgment is here, and that is over. We are in the age of Aquarius now. This planet is shifting. You're going to see a lot more earthquakes and hurricanes, and the planet is shaking off the fleas, I heard. We're going into a beautiful time, but we have to understand that it's free will and people have choices. You can stay in the 3D or you can go in the 5D. God is not going to, it's going to be lifetimes for people. Some people just can't handle it. Some people are choosing an early exit. What I mean by that is that their soul is not prepared to go forward in the way the earth is going right now. They can reincarnate and then come back when the earth is done doing its thing. But others will stay on to anchor, and that could be you, it could be anybody that's watching. Again, this is a little far out there, so if this isn't resonating, that's okay. I'm not your reader today. This is somebody who is enlightened. This is people that are understanding what I'm saying when it comes to earth angels, light seekers, star seeds, you name it. I'm getting somebody who is here, who's been put here for a divine purpose, and that divine purpose is right now. The Fool, his new beginnings, Aries, strongly. Aries is the leader of the zodiac. And a lot of the fire signs are on this planet. My North Node is in Sagittarius. I have an Aries sun. I've got a lot of Aries is in Chiron. I have a lot of my outer planets in 1 degree. If you know anything about astrology, the outer planets, Saturn's going into Aries. There's going to be a huge justice time for this planet. People will get their justice. Whether, we talked about it in previous readings, justice versus revenge. Revenge is something that you come from a non-healed place. Okay, I get it. We all want justice. I don't want revenge. We want justice, and justice is coming from the divine. You don't have to seek justice or revenge, especially if you're feeling revenge, then you're not in alignment with your chakras. You don't have to do that. Part of justice that you will be bringing is just being you. Being you and going forth on your new beginning will bring justice to the people who couldn't. Thank you, Spirit. It'll bring justice to the people who are too afraid to do it. That's what bothers them the most. That's what keeps them in this place of unhappiness, is because they don't have the strength. They don't have the courage to do all the things that you are doing, which is following your dreams, following your heart, following your passions. And because that is all, you've made the sacrifice. Some of you have let family go. Some of you had divorces. Some of you had to quit a job that you knew paid well, but you couldn't stomach the crap and the travesty and shit that was going on there. Get it. More than you know. Some of you want to do great things, but can't because the companies you work for are treacherous and they are greedy and gluttonous. Well, all those deadly, 7 deadly, so to speak, gluttony, narcissism and all those things, they're going away. Those people who have manipulated, lied, cheated, stolen from, they're going to get their karma. They're not getting away, and it's going to be now. There's no more kicking the can down the street for karma. Dharma will go to the ones that deserve it, and karma will come for the ones that don't. And you will see it. And part of their karma is to watch you succeed. Again, they're going to say, what? That's the kind of vibe I'm getting. And you're going to be right there going, sorry. Let's pull a final message from the Angel Oracle deck. I want to know what my angels and spirit guides for my collective want to share for the first 10 days of June. What does my collective need to know or focus on to keep themselves in the alignment? Yeah, get back into nature. Again, goes very much with this Native American card. Your earth elementals. Get into nature. Ground yourself. All you need to do is be happy. Ground yourself. Be one with the earth, because the earth is speaking to you. Feel it. She's sending you healing messages. She's sending you love. And you are an earth angel, so therefore you belong to the earth, which means you have, I don't know about you, but all of a sudden I have a rabbit outside my door that's eating out of my hand. No rabbits ever come up to me and eat out of my hand. I'm telling you, I'm talking to somebody who's good with animals. I'm talking to somebody who children love you. Everybody loves you. There's nothing to hate about the collective. That's the problem with the people that don't. I said I was going to pull the Kipper. We will. Soulmate. Yeah. And now take it as it resonates. Some of you are like, I don't want no soulmate. Yeah. This could be friends. You're going to surround yourself with people that are like-minded, soul tribes, soulmates. People, yes, it could be a love. It could be a new love. It may not be. Some people don't want that. Some people want people that are truly of the same soul tribe. And you're going to find them out and about in nature, possibly doing the things that you like. Passion ignited. Again, when you surround yourself with people that love and care about you and your intuition's on point, you're going to be unstoppable, I heard. You're going to be unstoppable. So I do want to pull the Kipperish for a moment. Let's be on the lookout for who's shady around you. So who do we have to be on the lookout for, collective? Who is not for the collective's best interest that we need to? You probably know who they are, because the person I'm talking to is probably cut away all the people and friends and things and jobs that don't, and your circle is very small. And if it isn't, start making your circle small, because not everybody has your best interest. And if you give anybody, and again, whoever I'm talking to probably already knows this, because they've been very, very secretive and guarded about their new ideas and their new thing that's coming up. This is so super secret, I'm hearing, that you cannot share. You cannot tell anyone, because even though God's not going to allow anybody to stop it, it could still cause delays. And you don't want any delays. So keep your ideas to yourself right now, because silence is golden. And when we do bring it out, it's going to be more shocking to the people that shouldn't know until they're ready. They will find out when God is ready for them to find out. That's all you got to do, is just keep it mum. All right, who is surrounding my collective that we need to be aware of? Who's in the vicinity of my collective for the first 10 days of June that we got to be aware of, that make sure that they, stay quiet. Yeah, maybe it's somebody around travel. Maybe when I'm traveling, if you're traveling, make sure that you secure your area before leaving your home. Maybe somebody knows you're traveling. Just keep quiet about when, where, and how, and where you're going. Again, enjoy yourself. It's a 10, so it's already done. It's planned, and it's very close. By the 10th, possibly, you might be going somewhere, 10th month, or by the 10th, yeah. It's somebody who you need to be on the lookout for, is somebody that you moved on from, and somebody who pretends to be happy and they're not. And you're going to know this is the person that is always on social media every day posting about how fantastic their life is. Since you've moved on from this person, they are not feeling good about things, whoever this person is now. It could be anyone, like I said. Could be a job, could be family, could be friends, could be neighbors, whatever the hell it is. But you've moved on from this person. You've left whoever this is. You've left, again, when you made your circle small, you've left a group, family, it could be all these things. But some people aren't feeling too happy about it because they don't know what you're doing. Again, they're like, what is happening? And you're traveling, moving on away from them, or you're going somewhere without them. And that could be very, very poignant to somebody here. You have decided that you are leaving a situation, whether it was on your accord or not, but whether you decided emotionally you left as well. Maybe you're still physically there, but emotionally you've checked out, and they could feel it, even if you're not talking to those people. So you need to be on the lookout for anybody that you have walked away from in the last, let's say 10 weeks, 10 months, even 10 years. People have a weird way of coming up in your 3-3. Yeah. What else do we need to know about these people surrounding my collective for the month of first 10 days of June, I should say? Who do you need to be on the lookout for in case anyone wants to come back around? Yeah, it's about your money. This is actual money in reverse. So whoever this was too much involved in how much money you were making. So that makes sense to me because of all the 7 of Pentacles that we saw over here. Whoever this is so interested in what you're doing with your finances. I can't stress that enough. Whoever this is got some kind of feeling and doesn't want you happy, doesn't want you financially abundant or secure or being lonely, I heard. They want you alone. They want you broken alone. Broken alone. Broken alone is what I heard. Not going to happen because you could have a soulmate coming in. I like this card. This is such a beautiful card. It's very cute. An innocent love may be coming your way. It's something that seems very simple and innocent and lovely. Yeah, this person's unstable. This person is unstable and emotionally unhealthy. That's what I'm going to say here. And they're just fixated on your money. Whoever this is fixated on your money. Not good. But they're going to have a whole lot to see soon. All right, any last, I got to bounce. Any last words from this deck, from the Kipperish? What else does my collective need to be aware of for the month June? Let's just do the month of June for this. What do we got to be on the lookout? What's coming in the next 3 to 4 weeks? What's the big surprise? Okay. Oh. So we have an emotional pain. Somebody's in reverse. So a nice guy, maybe that's you, is not in emotional pain anymore. Maybe you're not maybe at one point you were upset about this, but you got jealous and envy and oh yes. Oh, thank you, Spirit. You have somebody, again, because of this soulmate coming out, I'm thinking that whoever this is that wants you unhappy has to do with the cups. Remember we talked about having somebody in their emotions? Somebody may be coming back around with a little weird offer because they see you, they want to keep you from getting a love offer because they're jealous. That's pretty much what it is. They see you moving on. They see you're traveling. They see you. They don't want you to find a nice guy, maybe. They don't want you to find a nice guy, whoever this is, because they're emotionally unstable and they don't want you to be, because, okay, I'm getting a lot of information on this now. This person may come back with a weird offer, because when pigs fly, you're thinking, I know, I agree too. But this person's upset because they don't want you to move on. They don't want you to have a love offer from anybody. They don't want you to be emotionally stable because of what they were saying about you. Again, the blockages that were, thank you. That's where the blockages belong. Whoever was putting blockages in your way because they didn't want you to move on with love. They were jealous and envious of you may be somebody that's gorgeous, beautiful, handsome, and they saw you moving on and you were like, peace out, mother. And they are so scared that you're going to find true love and that they are going to be left out in the cold and not going to have any money on top of it. And everything that they've been doing has been for nothing. And they wasted, whoever this person was, wasted a lot of time trying to stop you. But God has got other plans and you've been focusing on your money. But while you're doing that, here comes somebody to actually tickle your fancy, possibly. But you're going to see this person, whoever. Right now, they're hiding it, right? Whoever this person is, they're deep down angry and jealous. But when you get this is what I'm hearing from the divine. Part of that person's karma is to watch you be happy. And there's nothing they're going to be able to do about it. Got to be more careful. Nope. You're going to be able to, once you get this going, this is going to roll in. And I'm hearing it's safe to love again. This person's going to be that's when they're going to come in with this fake ass offer, is when they see you physically out with somebody, or they see you, or they hear from the family, within the family, somebody's going to say, hey, the collective's got a new man or got a new girl, and they're going to be, that's when it's going to hit the fan. By the end of the summer, I'm getting that. Whether or not you are moving on, the mere thought of you doing so is going to cause this person to make some crappy decisions for themselves, and they're just gonna have to sit and watch, is what I'm hearing, because there's nothing else they can do. Part of your joy is also being loved by the right people, and it could be friends, family. Again, now if you don't want love, that's cool, but part of your blessings and divine gifts that are coming to you is people that are no longer going to make you feel like you have to sacrifice yourself. Thank you, Spirit. Make you feel loved, make you feel that your ideas are good, that you're gonna have money, you're gonna have it all. I hear Adele, you could have had it all. And this person's going to be so mad that they did not do what they needed to do at the time, because justice is going to slap them in the face like a cold wet fish. So I appreciate that. And let's see, any more from the bottom of the deck? Oh, I love you, Spirit. I love you, Spirit. The bottom of the deck, all you need to know is that you got victory coming. You're victorious. My name is Nikki. Nicole is victory in French. Maybe your name is Nicole. Maybe your name is Nikki. It means Nicholas. Nikki, it's all victorious. Victory. And that says Archangel Sandalphon. Your prayers are being answered and heard. Have faith. You're going to have victory. And that's where I'm going to end it. If you like this video, I hope that you do. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you on the next one. Congratulations, Collective. You're going to be fabulous. Thanks a lot.